And now, Kerncast 23.
We're taking a look ahead to a very mild morning, which is already the warmest overnight morning that we have had all this week. You can see the sun is rising. Here's a beautiful live look from our City of Tehachapi camera, with the city starting to move there and hustle and bustle on this Friday morning. Currently, we're at 50 degrees here in Bakersfield. Our dew point about 40 degrees and just the slightest breeze out there. Yesterday, we got up to 73 under that ridge of high pressure. Our average about 65, so we were well above that yesterday. Today looks even better. We could actually be reaching or even possibly surpassing that record of 80 degrees that we set back in 1974. Now, we have that ridge of high pressure that's been moving onshore, so as you can see, it's now moved over California, creating that perfect line so that all the storms are staying out in the Pacific and being pushed up into the north. But as it also moves onshore, we're talking about a little bit of fog. You can see it kind of hanging there down into the south. So they're seeing it in San Diego this morning. They could see a little bit into Los Angeles and Anaheim also as the sun is rising and drawing it closer. But then it'll burn off and move offshore, along with that offshore breeze, keeping us in those upper 70s here on the valley floor. Our air quality, thankfully, with that breeze, not too bad. Climbing a little bit, but still in the moderate range at 74. So you can have a fire if you'd like to, but it's so warm you won't need to. In our allergy cast, 8.9 in the high range there. New predominant pollens are alder and cedar and juniper now. So go ahead and watch out. If you start to feel yourself sneezing and reacting badly to it, those are to blame, not me or the bees. Now, as we take a look at some weather watcher photos, these were sent in by R. Polanco. I think this is Robert, and there's a beautiful sunrise shot of that tree there, feeling a lot like winter with those bright blue skies as the sun is rising. Then these are a couple sunset shots over Bakersfield with those beautiful, very rich colors on the clouds there. And then this one I love. He snapped this on his way back from Vegas with that beautiful orange sunset over the Bakersfield hills. So go ahead and send me your photos. Note that I have a new address. It's elena@kero.com. You can also find me on our website, turnto23.com. Now, here's a great Grand Slam birthday greeting. This is for Brianna Nelson. She is turning 12 years old today. A big girl, and she's very excited to be turning the big 1, too, she said. So let's go ahead and get Brianna out there. She'll get her free Denny's Grand Slam today. And please send me your photos for yourself or any birthday boy or girl in your life to, again, elena@kero.com. Now, if you're traveling up north, we're talking about 60s for Yosemite, Sacramento, and into San Francisco. 70s for Fresno, and some 70s down along the central coast as well, from Solvang down into Ventura. Also some decreasing cloud cover there. Down into Southern California, a little bit of the patchy fog burning off later, bringing them to the 70s for Los Angeles and Anaheim. Palm Springs at 79 under that sunshine, and that's what we're seeing here in Bakersfield, also down into Taft. But Arvin, you want to get up into the 80s today, and I'm sure many people would agree with you there. 73 into Porterville, 74 into Delano. Up into the mountains, we're talking about Kernville being at 72, still the warmest mark there, with Tehachapi still the coolest, but a very mild 61. And out into eastern Kern County, the valley, warmer than the deserts. Ridgecrest the warmest at 75, Lancaster the coolest at 69. So as we fast forward a little bit, there's those cooler temperatures coming in tomorrow, so enjoy the warmth today, because that cool down will come ahead of a storm that is approaching on Monday. We've now increased our chance for rain with that one at 20%, a high of just 58 that day, and staying cool throughout the week. Into the Kern River Valley, 70 today, upper 50s through the weekend, a 30% chance of rain for you on Monday. And into the mountains, 61 today, a 10-degree drop into the weekends, and back in the 40s by Monday.
Okay, there it is.
It is.
You wanted the 20s? They're coming, however brief that will be.
50s now in the valley, 20s next week.
Bring out your electric blankets.